Next, from object menu, after align and distribution, fit objects to path. Okay. So let us check what is that. So this is my object. Okay. So here I am using Control D to duplicate. These are my objects. Okay. I am using my pen tool and I am creating one path. This is path. So select these and with the shift select this line also. Come to object and fit object to path, right? So this is already check mark. Let us see here in the right side of fit objects to path, the Docker is there. So 6 objects selected. If you want, you can keep this original, keep originals and group all objects. If you want duplicates, if you want how many duplicates you can create here, specify the total number of object copies to be added to the path. I'll check one. So object used curve, subpaths, treat as a contiguous. So order selection order, top to bottom or top to bottom to top, left to right. So these are all selection order. Distribution, uniform object spacing, okay, uniformly, otherwise uniform reference point spacing. Center of rotation, this is the center of rotation. Origin is here, and follow path, okay, and the style none or otherwise uniform. Okay, then here I am applying. So apply the clockwise or whatever the direction you want, you can apply. So apply this one. So it is applied, and see these are the duplicates created one. So one set of duplicates, so 6 plus 6 is created, and even it is applied to that path. So this way you can create fit objects to path. Sometimes this is very useful. Delete this one, and after that here order, group, hide, lock. So it is very easy to understand, so because this is one object. Okay, I'll duplicate this one by pressing F, plus on keyboard. It's duplicated, and fill the another color and select these two and object, and it is yeah, red is in black, red is in back, so blue is on top, right? You can send this blue order behind this red. Okay, this went back, or again you can select the red and object and order back of layer, so you can change the order. Okay, so you can use all this forward, in front of, behind, all these things. Okay, and then here select these two and object. This is a group, Control G, group. Objects are grouped, right? And again come to group and ungroup, Control U, ungroup all. Suppose if you have many objects, okay, then you can use ungroup all, otherwise ungroup. This is ungrouped. Okay. Then is hide. So you can hide your object, the selected one, and come back to object, and again show all, showing all, and here lock the selected object. You can lock so that you cannot move that. So unlock all. Okay, now this is my two objects. When you select these two objects, okay, or otherwise you can select these three objects. So more than one, if you select, you find here in the properties there's some shapes are showing here, that is combine, Control L, combine objects into a single object with common properties, and here it is a weld. So combine objects into single curve object with a single fill and outline, and here it is trim, cut out up a portion of an object by using the shape of another object, and here these are intersect, create an object from the area where two or more objects overlap, and here it is a simplify, trim overlapping areas among objects. So this is what front minus back, remove the back object from the front object, and here it is back minus front, remove the front object from the back object, and here it is create boundary, create a new object that surrounds the selected objects, right? Let us check all these things. And if you don't select all objects except one, it won't show, right? Select at least two objects, then only that will visible. And after selecting these two, the same options are available from object, and there is shaping. What all this? Shaping, a weld. See, the both objects are welded. Okay, you can add this also, we'll understand more clearly. Okay, object, select first object, and trim, see it's trimmed. See, this is trimmed and it is going into that layer, the active layer. So come back to normal. See, now select these three again, object and intersect. See, that is intersected. This portion is intersected, right? So just delete this one, come here, I select these two, and again object, shaping, and here simplify. It is simplified with that under shape, and again object, these two, and here I am using shaping and front minus back. See, it's front minus back. So again object, I am come to, so minus back minus front, and Control Z. This is object, and here it is boundary. So boundary means what? Along the whole shape, it takes as a boundary. So this is the boundary. Okay, so selected boundary. See, this is the boundary. This is the boundary. For boundary, if you want, you can add any color. Okay, color added, but should send this boundary to back. How to send? Outer and back one. No, can choose another one. Back of layer to back of layer. Yes, this is the boundary. This is the boundary to the object. Okay, deselect that one. Select these two. And check what are these, and suppose this is the shape, right? Is combined as a shape, and here these are all the shape available, same shapes again, right? The same shapes are available, but in side window dockers. Okay, so these are very useful when you work for any logos and shapes and create some patterns. Okay, with this shaping method, it's very easy to create. Now here combine. So combine and break apart. What is combine? Combine means, see, Control L actually. What is that combine? I'll explain here. There is a combine, Control L. So what is that? Suppose here, this is my rectangle. I fill one color. Okay, and duplicate this one. This is the another shape, fill with a different color, and select these two Okay, now instead of a group here I'm using combine, Control L. So what does it mean that Control L, combine? So combine means I'm using combine. See, it is combined, and you can right click, and if you want you can break curve apart, so that can be break into curve apart, right? So here it is what is a combined the two objects, it can fill as a one color even, right? And again suppose I'll duplicate this one, let's duplicate, select this one to fill another color and select all, and again objects and again combine. Now see it is combined, so that is the combination, right? So combine objects. Then object again. So there is a break apart. So break apart means what? This is my text. Okay, so I want to edit this text. Suppose here I am using shape tool and select this one, that individual points are not showing to the each letter. Okay, for that, to edit your text, what I will do, come to object menu, and here there is break design apart. So this is the design, right? So Control K. So this is now it is what divided into separate portions. Okay, now see if you want you can change the text. Okay, now suppose you can use this shape, even this is not showing that points, anchor points, reference points. So that means the edges for the editing. And again I'll select all these things and object, supposedly, so is already broke into a part. Now select this one, right click and convert to cursor, Control Q. Now select this one, the shape. Now see the points are added here. If you want you can edit your text as per your requirement. Okay, so Control Z. Now Control K means what? You are breaking a part, actual text you are breaking into a part. Okay, keep this aside. Next come here to object, and here it is a perspective. Add perspective. So perspective, suppose if you add perspective, here the lines are showing here, so you can add your perspective to the objects. This is the perspective, and even you can add perspective to the text also. Object, perspective. Yeah, suppose this is already broken into pieces, so I use the text again. It's a design again. This is, come to object and perspective, add perspective. Now it is adding perspective to the objects, adding perspective, right? You can change this color to any color. Now come to convert to cursor. Convert to cursor means you can edit your text as your way, right? Suppose I am converting into cursor, Control Q. Now see it is converted to cursor. So select these points by the shape tool, individual points, and you can edit actually how you want, right? So that is convert to curves. And again come to convert to bitmap. Suppose this is what? A vector, right? If you convert this into bitmap, this is asking convert to bitmap, resolution how much you want, 300, 200, 150, 100, 96, 90, 72, and color mode, which one you want, right? So default color mode I am taking, saying OK. Now see, it is pixelated, rasterized. That means your vector curves convert into bitmap. Control Z. Next, convert outline to object. Okay, convert outline to object. Let us say this is my outline. Thickness is 16, and the fill color, I don't want the fill color, and this outline, so convert to object. Now see, it is converted into object. Okay, that is Control plus Shift plus Q. Join curves. Join curve means what? Sometimes when you draw something, maybe unfortunately these two lines, these two points, they won't join, right? So select these two and object, come to join curves. See, join curves. It's join curves area. There is a docker is there, the right side, the extend. So this is the shape here, it is showing, right? Extended. Here it is chamfer, and this is fillet, and this is Bezier curve. So which one you want actually, right? Gap tolerance, you can increase the gap tolerance, and the radius also you can change, and apply this one. It is applied. Because it is closed curve, you can fill color, any color. Again come to here, overprint fill. So overprint fill already I explained in the previous class. So this is my duplicate here. These two shapes are there, and come to object and overprint. Select overprint. So here selected, but here from the view menu you have to choose simulate overprints. Now see, because of the overprints with the two color objects, if you include two color objects, it is showing the between color. Okay, that overlapped area, it is showing different color because the two different colored objects overlapped each other. So there it is creating the new color, right? That is overprints. And even for the outline also you can do the same. So object to overprint outline. Okay, so for the overprint outline, again from the view you have to choose the simulate overprints. Yeah, it is already selected, but here you have to choose the outline color to some other thing, right? Now see, because the two outlines overlapped areas, it is showing differently that part. Okay, that is overprint outlines. And overprint bitmaps. And even for the bitmaps also, suppose here import, so any bitmap here, this is my image here, order in front of this. Yes, this is already applied. Here we have object hinting. So what is object hinting? Object hinting is, okay, there is a small gap is there. So you can select these two objects and here you can use the object hinting. Now see, the two gaps are combined each other properly. So that is the object hinting. Then what is properties? Properties are what? Suppose see, so when you click these properties, the side properties are visible. Okay, in the properties bar here, so there are some options. You can change color, and now you can the hairline, if you want, you can add hairline. Okay, so otherwise it is showing the points, measuring system in points, and whatever the requirement, so you can change here. And here these are all outlines showing in dotted. So these are all the different methods here. And here we have the settings are there. So here you can choose the settings by choosing this one. Okay, you can add this one as a default if you want, or otherwise just cancel. And here see, there are some visibility options are the filter limit. Here I'm using the filter limit. Otherwise I'll do one more the rectangle here, so then we'll understand. Okay, now see here the filter limit, you can select this one. Now see, objects edges are showing some corners. Okay, and here it has some beveled corners. The beveled corners are there, and again it is into normal. Okay, so here the filter limit also there. You can apply more or reduce. Come back to normal. And the line caps, suppose here it is the line. It is in default, it is showing normally, and here you can use this one in rounded one, and this is the bevel one, right? So okay, and position, this is the position here. See the position. So this is the another the position, and here it is another position. See, it is going inside, and here it is going centered outline, and here because the center outline it is going, and here it is going outside the outline. Here, okay, and here these are the arrowheads. So already we had a discussion on that. Okay, and the variable outlines. So if you want, you can use these variable outlines. Okay, and calligraphy styles and all these. So we use all these settings when we work on the assignments. Okay, next there is a objects. So objects are what? See, the objects are the Docker, one kind of Docker. In the object Docker we have pages and master pages and layers. Everything will include here. Okay, so we had a discussion about all these things already. And here the pages. See, now the pages I'm adding. See here the page, single page or multi-page view, that is asking, right? So this is the page one only. Right now we have only page one. Okay, so this is all about the object menu.